welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be doing some more DIYing, some do-it-yourself crafts. I decided I wanted to try a couple of things that I've seen on Pinterest, reusing bottle caps. In my case, it'll be beer bottle caps. It feels like we always have like a huge pile of beer bottle caps because the beer opener, like the bottle opener that we have, is one of the ones that's like on the wall with like a little basket underneath it, and we like for some reason hate emptying it, so like months and months of bottle caps will like fill up in that thing, and then there's just like a ton left over. And I want to do something a little bit more creative than toss them in the garbage. So I have a couple ideas that I'm going to be trying. Some of them are more guaranteed to turn out than others, but that's okay. I'm going to make magnets with some of them, and I'm going to make a clock with some of the other ones. And yeah, we'll go from there. Well, first I'm going to actually, according to tutorial online, you're supposed to sand them, because then that gets rid of like any paint and any of the like stuff on it that you don't want to be on it because you want to paint it, right? So first I'm going to sand a bunch of them. So I got this weird like sanding block from like the dollar store, so yeah, we'll see how this goes. Kind of working. I feel like it'd be easier if I could like do this. I'm scared of like scratching my fingertips off. Come here. They're all like kind of bent too because like I said, we have one of those like bottle openers that you like push against the wall. I decided to actually use a table this time instead of just sitting on the floor. Like a real, you know, adult person who's doing a project. But it's not the most sturdy of tables, as you can see. Okay, this is going to take way longer than I thought it was going to take. I thought it, for some reason, I was under the impression that it would be really straightforward and I would just like basically wipe off the thing. But I was wrong. So I'm just going to fast forward you to when they're sanded and I'll just stand them off camera. Okay, so update. It has been pretty much an hour and I've sanded 6 bottle caps. Apparently it's a lot of work. My hands are disgustingly black because of the this. I was gonna go wash them, but then I realized I'm probably just gonna get paint all over them in like a couple seconds anyways, so there's no real point. But yes, I have 6 done. I'm gonna do 3 red to turn into little ladybugs, and I'm gonna do 3 yellow to turn into little emojis. And that's gonna be enough for now. Anyways, if I like it, maybe I'll make more one day. But as for where we stand right now, so they're also nowhere near perfect, and they all have like a little spot on them somewhere where I couldn't get in with the sander, because it's like where the divot is from the bottle opener. But you know what? It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Moving on. So, 3 ladybugs. Come here. A little bit of red. Paintbrush. Boom. Probably have to do at least a second coat. But that's fine. I should have probably done the first coat like white or something so that it would be brighter. But you know what? Hindsight. Okay, there's one. I'm already covered in paint because I'm a professional like that. Oh, my life. Okay. Gently. I'm not even really trying. I really probably should have put something else on besides a white sweater. But it's okay, at least so far, because, you know, it's a Canadian sweater and this is red, so at least it wouldn't be off theme, you know? So there's 3 red ones, and then I'm going to switch over to yellow and do 3 yellow ones. That will turn into little kind of emoji, like the OG yellow emojis. That is not as bright of a yellow as I thought it was going to be, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I feel like the #1 quote like that I say during Nicole Tries videos is, it's fine. It's fine. Like, who am I trying to convince anyways? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to paint them again because the I didn't have anything that I could have like primed them with, except for maybe, like I said, white paint. And so the metal is kind of like slippy, so it's like very streaky and not very even. Ooh, almost threw that again. Oh, frick! God! I wonder if this is the same one that took me forever to try to freaking sand, because one of them was really uneven, like the top of it. I don't know why. I don't know if it like got damaged while it was still in the bottle or something, but it was really uneven, so I couldn't just like sand the whole thing at the same time. I had to like get in with the corners of the sanding block. But yeah. Okay, so there is those friends. So those have to dry now, and then I'll have to put another coat on. So I'm just going to set those aside for now, and we'll come back to them after we do the next craft. Oh, the next craft is going to start with painting too, so we'll have to come back to this, and then back to that, and then back to this. Oh, fuck my life! Okay, so the next project that I had the idea of making was a clock with the bottle caps like at the major numbers, possibly all the numbers if I have enough, but my original plan was actually to, there's like, you can get them like Walmart and stuff where you buy like just the hands of a clock and like a little motor, or not a motor, but whatever. Like just the hands part of the clock, and then you can like mount it to whatever you want, so like board or cardboard or whatever, and then you can like make the clock look however you want, and like the clock hands look like normal. Couldn't find those, so I just have a regular clock that I'm going to dismantle. So yeah, let's just crack this bad boy open. Oh, she's coming loose. Are we good? Okay, nothing smashed. So, you know, nothing smashed. As the other problem with not having your own clock is most of the time, like the minute hand is designed to reach over the numbers and point like past them, and then the hour hand is supposed to be like short and then point at the numbers, not past the numbers, which means that if I want to cover up these numbers with the thing, I don't know if that, like, there's not going to be any room for the hand to pass over. Like it'll, I mean, it might stretch, but I think what I'm gonna have to do is flatten these with a hammer and then glue them on afterwards. So I'm gonna go and do that. Yeah, I will see you downstairs in the workshop where I can hammer things without worrying about breaking anything. Kind of, more, so. Hello. So we are back. It's the next day. I decided to let the bottle caps dry overnight just to make sure that they are absolutely dry. I already put the second coat on, and I noticed that it was taking them a long time to dry, and also I was kind of running out of sunlight, so I decided just to wait till the next day to finish them off. But yeah, so now today I'm going to be adding the. We're gonna switch back and forth again because there's gonna be things that need to dry again. So first I'm gonna do the details of the painting on these dudes, and then I'm going to put them aside to dry. And while that does that, I'm going to make the clock. And then while that kind of is done, I'll do the googly eyes and like the magnets on the magnets. Okay, so I'm gonna do the ladybug ones first because they're the ones that I like know what I'm doing. Like ladybug, right? So. Huh, that's cute, right? So there's one down. Actually, you know what? This one, I might do the googly eyes like when I'm done. Like I won't have to wait for them to dry because, I mean, I'm only putting on like the tiniest amount of paint. Like I don't need that much, especially since now there's already a base coat. It's not like I'm painting on metal anymore. So it's all absolutely fine. That one I just messed up a lot, but you know what? That's fine. They're all beautiful and unique in their own ways, okay? Fight me. Also, where did this come from? Okay, so those are the ladybugs painted. Now I want to choose what emojis I want to make these ones into because I don't actually know for sure yet. So I feel like actually putting the eyes on these ones makes more sense because if I do something like the cry laughing one or whatever, it needs to come from the eye. And so it kind of makes more sense to know where that eye is going to be before I do it, right? So, yeah. Let's do the eyes, and then we'll do the actual thing. So I got these tiny little googly eyes in the dollar store. They're so cute. This is crunch time, where we do or die. I'm just kidding. But seriously, if I mess this up, it'll probably fuck the painting, which means I have to go back and repaint it, which will be annoying. So, you know, don't do that. Okay. And it'll be hard not to do that because they're tiny, 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 tiny. Okay. No. I was just thinking about hot gluing them, but I feel like that doesn't actually make sense because it's just such a small thing. Okay, this dries clear, right? I feel like I've had this question before, literally on videos. So I guess we just continue on. So small. I need like tweezers. Although I just realized the googly eyes don't make sense for a lot of the emojis because like I said, the laughing crying one has its eyes open or closed, sorry. Why do they all have their eyes closed? Like I'm just realizing how many of them have their eyes closed. Maybe like a winky one? I don't know. Let's just put the eyeballs on and then we'll decide. Great, I want to glue on this shirt. Okay, last emoji one. Maybe I will leave it blank so I can do like a eyes closed one. Because the crying emoji is so funny. Okay. I never thought I'd have such like internal struggle over deciding something related to emojis. So now I guess I will finish off the ladybug ones, and like I expected, they're already dry and it's like completely solid. I don't need to do another layer or anything like that. So you can just put the eyeballs right on and be done with it. That guy's eyes are a little bit closer together than the other ones. Oh well. Like I said, they're all, you know, oh, that's way too much. They're all beautiful and unique in their own ways. Or something. Okay. They're cute, assuming that the glue is going to, in fact, dry clear, because right now they look a little strange, but I can envision what they're going to look like afterwards, and it's cute. So we'll just, you know, we'll base it off that. So I'm going to let that dry for a bit, at least the eyes on the emoji ones. Let it dry just for a little bit, so when I'm painting it, I don't like knock them off. And in the meanwhile, we're going to turn our attention back to the cloak. I don't know why I just said clock like that. That's like not the way you say clock. So as I probably included, I flattened these downstairs with a combination of pliers and a hammer. So yeah, they're pretty flat. Now I'm going to kind of place them where I'm gonna want them to go and see if I like it. So number 12, Mill Street, and then Sleeman. It's kind of weird because the numbers are like protruding. So with this on top of them, it's kind of high, and I don't know how evenly I'm gonna be able to. I mean, if I absolutely load it with hot glue, it should work. And like the hot glue will kind of like fill the blank, but I actually literally don't know if I have enough hot glue for that method, especially for doing the magnets afterwards. But I think I'll have to, and then just hope that this works. Okay. And if not, you know what? We'll just take the hands out and make it like a picture frame or something. Okay. I think I'm already coming up with like a plan B for something that I haven't even started working on yet. Does anyone know how good the glue guns at the dollar store are? I just saw the other day that they sell them at the dollar store. I'm assuming they're like $4 or something like that. But how good are they? Like, are they worth getting? Because I need a new glue gun. This one is very old and it doesn't have any sort of switch on it. Like, if it's plugged in, it's on. And there's no trigger or anything like that. You just have to manually push it. And it's like majorly falling apart. I just had the realization that these magnets are like really thin. So I'm gonna have to like load in the hot glue for this as well. So apparently that's the theme of this episode. How to use 10 times as much hot glue as you thought you would need to. So on the numbers it's not gonna be so hard because there's like a lot of lifted up area. Okay, that seems secure-ish. So I'm gonna do it by just putting glue on the actual like lifted part and seeing if that provides enough stability. I'll put like a lot on, but yeah, that'll be it. It's a little high. Yeah, it's still too high for that. I wonder if it'll like fight it and like go over it. The minute hand moves like really like decently slow, so maybe it will. I mean, that feels pretty secure, all things considered. Like, I mean, it's just gonna hang on the wall and it's gonna have a cover on it. It's not like I'm, you know, playing frisbee with the thing. Alright, so let's try the rest of them and then, you know what, we'll go from there. Okay, here's the hardest part of using this fucking glue stick. I'm swearing a lot this video, I'm really sorry. So, those are all in place now. I guess I will just pull all the extra strings out. Put this to the side, let it cool, solidify, and then I'll put the cover back on, battery in, and we will do a test. It's funny because a test of this is going to take like a long time because I'm going to have to watch it go all the way around and see if it gets stuck on any of them. So 12 hours later I'll tell you if it works or not. Okay, so back to these friends. They look mostly dry, like the eyeballs do. The ladybugs are still kind of wet, actually. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna let that sit for a while, just because I want to make sure it's completely dry before I start manhandling them again, and applying more heat and stuff to them. And in the meantime, I'm gonna look online to see if there's a solution for having magnets that don't fill the cavity of the bottle cap. I'm assuming the only solution would be to like put something in between, like put some cardboard in there or something like that, but maybe there's a more creative solution than that out there. And we'll be back. This video my craft videos always take so long because I forget about how much like waiting crafting requires and like setup time and dry time and everything like that. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. So these look so cute. I am so happy with them. The glue dried clear, but it's like shiny when the paint is matte, so you can still see it, but you know what? I'm over it. Bear, can I help you? Go away. Go away. Get out. Bear, go away. Why are you freaking out? So my solution to the magnets not being big enough is actually tiny discs of styrofoam. I saw a couple solutions online suggested like using like a nut, like a nuts and bolts nut. We don't have any. So basically I found some styrofoam plates and I cut out some small discs that will fit inside of them, and I'll just kind of like I keep saying super glue, hot glue them in a little stack and then put the magnet on the other side. It's time to paint some face. First one is just gonna be a smile. We're just gonna be real simple about it and we're gonna put a smiley face. Yeah, that's just gonna have to be good enough. And then the next one I'm gonna do, do I have any pink? Pink, it is pink. I'm gonna do the embarrassed one. So first I'm gonna do the mouth. Actually, let me look at it. Pretty sure it's just like a straight mouth with some eyebrows and then the pink rose on the cheeks. So that should be straightforward enough to do. He looks just like kind of concerned, like mildly concerned. I'm gonna try to do like a dry brush kind of thing so it's like, it actually looks like a blush and not just like a patch of pink. You know, it's not exactly how I imagined it, but it's cute in its own way, I think. He's clearly very embarrassed. Probably embarrassed for like the creepy wide-eyed smile of this one. So that's fine. That'll just be fine. And then for the last one, I was gonna do the crying emoji, crying face emoji, which means I need blue. Hi, dog. What? You really can't trust you with that door open, can I? Go away. Okay, so I guess, here, let me get the example back out so I can know that I'm doing the right thing. I wonder if Bear's concerned because he thinks that I'm talking to myself or like that I'm going crazy. He's not wrong. It's like squinty eyes because he's crying and then a little eyebrows right by the side. Okay, it looks okay. It looks okay. So now I'm gonna do the, oh my god, I'm using so many more colors than I thought I was going to use. I'm gonna use the blue to do the tears, and then I'll need white for the teeth in the mouth. There we go. That's like a tear, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I just need the white teeth. I think I am gonna make this guy into like a big grin because he looks like such a freaking dork right now. Can't even look at him. Okay, so I'll just have to make his mouth a little taller and then put it across and then I'll be able to put teethies in his mouth. Looks a little like confused, like he's like, yeah! But you know what, it's fine. It's fine. The freaking tagline of this show, it's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. They look cute. I'm proud of them. I don't care what anyone says. So now I'm gonna plug in my hot glue gun. Why do I say that? And get down to business. Okay. So, right? Yeah. Okay. Dot. Styrofoam. Squish. Forgot to mention that in very important step. Dot. Styrofoam. Squish. Dot. Magnet. Squish. Seems legit. Okay, and rinse and repeat. Okay, so that's all of them done. I think I'm gonna give it one more little line of hot glue just around the edge, just to try to cushion the sharp edge so I don't scratch the fridge or anything like that, and just to like add more adhesive, basically just make it more adhesive. And then there's nothing left to do but toss them up on the fridge and yeah. So I will show you what they look like in their final habitat.